Welcome, and thank you for sharing some time. This is the story of how Breathe, the Monday morning reset podcast project, began. It started the way a lot of meaningful things have begun. Not with a big plan, but with a real need. Safiro, my daughter, and I were working through our own pressures, the kind that build quietly, the kind that you carry while you keep showing up for everyone else. And we kept noticing something simple. When stress rises, the first thing we lose is our breath. Not completely, but just enough to forget
ourselves. So, we asked a small question that turned into a bigger invitation. What if we created a space to pause together? A place that didn't demand performance. A place where you didn't have to explain everything. A place where it was okay to be tired. Okay to be honest. Okay to just listen. That became Breathe. We called it the Monday morning reset because Monday has a way of arriving with weight. And we wanted to start the week differently, not by pushing harder, but by returning to the body.
To the body. To the present. To the breath. To my breath. In the beginning, it was simple. We would show up and talk. No perfect script. No polished production. Just a safe space and a shared intention. And what surprised us was how quickly it resonated. Most people came through word of mouth, friends, colleagues, people we respect. Not because we marketed it, but because someone said, "This helped me. You might need this too." And when people arrived, they brought their whole lives with them. Work stress, family stress, health stress, grief, deadlines, uncertainty. And sometimes they brought nothing but silence and a camera that was turned off. And that was still welcome. Because Breathe isn't about being okay. It's about being real. And practicing the smallest possible step toward steadiness. Over the weeks, certain themes kept returning, like familiar friends.
The idea of the micro pause. A moment you can take anywhere. In the car before a meeting, after a hard phone call. A few seconds to notice your breath and soften what's tightening. Grounding, body literacy. Learning your early warning signals. The yellow light moments when your jaw clenches, your shoulders rise, your breathing gets shallow, and you're still functioning. But you're starting to drift from yourself.
And we learned something important. People don't need complicated techniques. They need simple, repeatable tools that work in real life. But even more than the tools, what people kept naming again and again was the feeling of safety. The relief of a safe space where you can show up as you are. The relief of being heard, being seen without being fixed. The relief of remembering that we are not alone. Because what's forming through Breathe isn't just a session. It's a community committed to something deeper than social media. These are relationships that carry through the week. Quick check-ins, quiet encouragement, real friendship, the kind that says, I am here, without needing a spotlight. We've heard gratitude from the people who've joined us, especially those who stepped in to share part of their story.
And every time it happens, we feel it. This isn't social media content. This is care. Right now, Breathe has been in beta.
We've been testing it the most honest way possible by simply showing up. And now we are starting to shape it with more structure to make it not rigid, but easier to access, easier to repeat, easier to share.
Because if a few minutes of breathing and belonging can change the texture of someone's day, then this is worth building well.
The beginning of Breathe, a project born from real life, held together by simple practices and sustained by community. A reminder that you can always pause, that you can return back to self, and that you can take that compassionate breath of which you are so deserving today. Thank you for listening.